One of the biggest issues with the original Warzone was distribution. As you probably know, Warzone was released as a standalone free-to-play part of Modern Warfare 2019, meaning it was forever linked to that game's launcher. Now, this doesn't seem like a big deal. Well, it didn't at the time, but it created huge issues in the future. Now, for starters, it meant the game couldn't get any kind of engine updates the way that Black Ops Cold War and COD Vanguard did, which is why Warzone never got any kind of FOV slider on console. It's also why Cold War and Vanguard had far more graphical and frame rate options than Warzone, despite Warzone being the more popular game. Infinity Ward have claimed they weren't expecting Warzone to blow up the way they did, which meant they weren't prepared for years and years of continued support. Now, longtime Warzone players know that the game also experienced a ton of technical issues. The updates piled up, and it all happened because it simply was never built for that kind of continued support. Now, Infinity Ward and Activision have done their best to make it clear that Warzone 2.0 is going to be a much more future-proof experience, and according to a recent leak from a trusted source, they're not going to make the same mistakes twice. Welcome to VideoGameLeaks, everybody. Chaos here today. We're going to be talking about Warzone and the leaks, talking about it being its own application. Stick around for the entire video. You're not going to want to miss this. If you're excited for Warzone 2.0, drop a like. Make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel. Thank you for all the love and support on the channel. Me and the rest of the VGL team truly appreciate it. Onward and upwards to 100,000 subs. Now, on October 15th, Twitter user The Ghost of Hope, who has leaked a lot of COD-related stuff in the past, stated that Warzone 2.0 will be as separate an application can be while still making the experience of having both installed seamless. Now, basically, this means you will not be forced to have any game installed that you don't want to. Previously, you couldn't install Warzone without also installing Modern Warfare 2019's multiplayer, even if you didn't own it. And if you only wanted to play that multiplayer, you were also forced to download Warzone in its entirety. Now, this jacked up the file size tremendously, but it also led to all the problems that I mentioned a minute ago since the two games were totally connected. But this time, you will actually have the option to only install Warzone 2 or only install Modern Warfare 2. Neither game will force you to install the other. It seems Activision and IW are trying to keep the two games linked, which makes sense, but not force the player bases together like they did, that's the right way to do it. Warzone 2 will be treated like its own game instead of simply being a free-to-play expansion of Modern Warfare 2, which is a great first step to supporting it seamlessly in the future. It would also help keep file size down this year, as Warzone 1's file size, well, we already know it was a meme. It got so ridiculous. So, yeah. It also means if you just want to play Modern Warfare 2 and you don't care about Warzone 2, you don't have to download both games to play just one of them. Now, in terms of future-proofing things, Ghost of Hope also claimed that COD 2024 is going to be on the exact same engine as Warzone 2. So switching between the game, well, it'll be seamless, but keeping the games as separate as they should be means we're going to avoid all the annoying situations where updates for one game can damage the other. Longtime Modern Warfare 2019 players probably remember at least a dozen times where a Warzone update actually broke something in Modern Warfare's multiplayer or vice versa. Keep the games separate. It should allow for more dedicated updates in the future for each individual game, and hopefully Warzone 2 from being even close to as buggy as its predecessor. Let me know if you guys are excited for it, and we'll see you soon.